A Mind on the Fringe, introducing Dr. Alistair Finch. Dr. Alistair Finch was a brilliant but eccentric scientist. He was obsessed with dimensions. He believed that our universe was just one of many. He worked tirelessly in his lab. He wanted to prove his theories. Dr. Finch was ridiculed by his peers. They called him a madman. They said his ideas were impossible. But Dr. Finch didn't care. He was driven by a thirst for knowledge, and he was sure he was onto something big. The Finch device, a window to other dimensions. Dr. Finch's most famous invention was the Finch device. This groundbreaking machine was the culmination of years of research and experimentation. It was a complex machine filled with intricate components and advanced technology that seemed almost ahead of its time. It used energy fields and exotic matter, materials that were not fully understood by the scientific community at the time. Dr. Finch claimed it could pierce the veil of our reality, allowing us to see beyond the confines of our known universe. He said it could reveal other dimensions, parallel worlds that exist alongside our own, hidden from our perception. The scientific community scoffed at the device. Many of his peers were skeptical, dismissing his theories as mere fantasy. They called it a hoax, a wild goose chase that would lead nowhere. They said it was a waste of time and money, resources that could be better spent on more practical research. But Dr. Finch pressed on. He was undeterred by the criticism and continued his work with unwavering determination. He believed his device held the key to unlocking the universe's greatest secrets, secrets that could change our understanding of reality itself. The Finch device was never replicated. Despite his efforts, no one else was able to recreate his invention. Its blueprints disappeared with Dr. Finch. When he vanished, so did all the detailed plans and notes for the device. Some whisper that the device was more than just a machine. They speculate that it was a portal to other realms. They say it was a gateway, a bridge to other dimensions that we can only imagine. And Dr. Finch was the first one to walk through it. According to some, he stepped into the unknown, never to return, leaving behind a legacy shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Through the looking glass, the discovery of multidimensional beings. Dr. Finch's journals detailed his experiments. In these journals, he described incredible things. He wrote about glimpsing other dimensions with his device. He called them breathtaking and terrifying. Most shockingly, Dr. Finch wrote about seeing creatures. These creatures were unlike anything in our world. They were multidimensional beings. They existed outside our understanding of space and time. Dr. Finch's descriptions were detailed and vivid. He documented their appearance, behavior, and even their intentions. He believed these beings were observing us. He wasn't sure if they were benevolent or malevolent. Vanished. The sudden disappearance of Dr. Finch. A mystery that has baffled the scientific community and left everyone searching for answers. One stormy night, Dr. Finch was working late in his lab. The rain pounded against the windows and lightning illuminated the darkened room. He was last seen by his assistant, who had been helping him with his latest experiment. The assistant said Dr. Finch was frantic. He was excited, almost euphoric, as if he had discovered something monumental. He claimed he had made a breakthrough that would change the world. His eyes sparkled with a mix of excitement and fear. But the next morning, Dr. Finch was gone. The lab, once bustling with activity, was eerily silent. He and his device had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only questions. His lab was in disarray. Papers were scattered everywhere, and equipment was left in mid-experiment. But there was no sign of a struggle. Everything seemed to be left in a hurry, but not in panic. There were no forced entries. The doors and windows were all intact, as if he had simply walked out. No signs of foul play. The police investigated thoroughly. They found no leads, no clues, nothing to suggest what had happened. Dr. Finch was just gone. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. It was like he had never existed. His notes were gone, his experiments erased, leaving no trace of his work. The world was left with more questions than answers. Colleagues and friends were baffled, unable to comprehend the sudden disappearance. What happened to Dr. Finch? Was it an experiment gone wrong or something more sinister? The mystery remains unsolved, leaving everyone to wonder. Whispers in the void. Theories about Dr. Finch's fate. The disappearance of Dr. Finch captivated the public. His sudden vanishing act left everyone in shock and disbelief. Theories about his fate spread like wildfire, each more outlandish than the last. From the mundane to the fantastical, everyone had a different story to tell. Some say he was silenced by the government. They believe his research threatened national security or unveiled secrets too dangerous for the public eye. They say his work was too dangerous. His groundbreaking discoveries could have changed the world, but at what cost? Others believe Dr. Finch made a mistake, a catastrophic error in his experiments that led to his untimely demise. They say his experiment went wrong, a miscalculation that resulted in a disastrous explosion, erasing him from existence. They believe he was transported to another dimension, trapped forever. His work on interdimensional travel might have succeeded, but at a terrible price. And then there are those who believe Dr. Finch achieved his life's goal. They think he unlocked the secrets of the universe and ventured into realms unknown. They say he made contact with the beings he sought. His lifelong quest to find extraterrestrial life might have finally borne fruit. The truth, however, remains elusive. Despite numerous investigations and countless theories, no concrete evidence has surfaced. Dr. Finch's disappearance is a mystery, a puzzle that continues to baffle scientists, conspiracy theorists, and the general public alike. It is a testament to the unknown that lurks at the edges of our understanding. The enigma of Dr. Finch's fate serves as a reminder of how much we have yet to discover. As we continue to search for answers, the story of Dr. Finch inspires curiosity and wonder. It challenges us to push the boundaries of science and explore the mysteries of the universe. Perhaps one day, the truth will be revealed. Until then, Dr. Finch's fate remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of our time. A deal with the unknown? Some theorize that Dr. Finch's disappearance was voluntary. They believe he made contact with the multidimensional beings. Perhaps they offered him a place in their realm. Maybe he struck a deal. This theory suggests Dr. Finch chose to leave our reality. He chose to explore the vast unknown that he dedicated his life to uncovering. It implies that the beings he sought were not hostile. They were willing to share their knowledge. This theory, however, is based on speculation. There's no concrete evidence to support it. It remains a tantalizing possibility. It fuels the imagination and deepens the mystery. Another theory suggests a more sinister fate. Some believe Dr. Finch's experiment went wrong. They think he became lost in the labyrinth of dimensions. They say he is trapped, unable to return. This theory implies danger in Dr. Finch's pursuits. It suggests that tampering with the fabric of reality comes at a price. It paints a picture of a brilliant mind lost in a chaotic and unforgiving realm. The thought of Dr. Finch alone and lost is a chilling one. It serves as a warning and a reminder of the potential consequences of unchecked ambition. Some believe Dr. Finch's disappearance was no accident. They believe he was silenced. They think his knowledge was too dangerous. They say powerful forces were at play. Was Dr. Finch a threat? Did he stumble upon a truth that someone wanted to keep hidden? Did he become a casualty in a secret war for knowledge? These questions fuel conspiracy theories. They paint a picture of a world where knowledge is power, and those who control it will go to any lengths to protect it. The disappearance of Dr. Alistair Finch remains an enigma. It is a perplexing blend of scientific ambition, unexplained phenomena, and unanswered questions. It is a story that continues to fascinate and intrigue. Did Dr. Finch unlock the secrets of the universe? Or did his quest for knowledge lead to his doom? The answers remain elusive, lost somewhere in the vast expanse of possibilities. Dr. Finch's story is a cautionary tale. It reminds us that some mysteries are not meant to be solved. The story of Dr. Finch's disappearance has captured the imagination of many. It blurs the lines between science fiction and conspiracy. It speaks to our fascination with the unknown. Dr. Finch's story resonates with us on a primal level. It taps into our fear of the unknown and our desire to understand the world around us. It reminds us that there are still mysteries in the universe that we have yet to unravel. Perhaps one day the truth about Dr. Finch's disappearance will be revealed. Until then, his story will continue to serve as a reminder of the infinite possibilities and the enduring power of the unknown.